Alright, in this video, you're going to see people just sitting in their vehicle for no reason. They just sit in their vehicle. Or, is it something else? You determine that. But there's got to be a reason why they're sitting in their vehicle. Now I have each clip speeded up pretty fast, because if you just sit there and watch the whole thing, it's going to take forever for this video. Alright, so here we go. This first one is the Tahoe. You're going to notice this person sits in their vehicle for 3 minutes. Okay, this Tahoe, they don't even live over here. They live on the top of the screen to the left, more way over there. So why are they just sitting here? Because it's in view of my cameras. They do this to irritate people. Well, irritate me. And you're going to notice the person gets out of the vehicle, goes in the back, opens the door, does absolutely nothing, and then they leave. So I believe the time was like 9:46 or something. So we got another minute here. And I am speeding up a little bit here. Right here they go. They just do something. They don't do nothing. Just that. And then they go. So this next screen here, I have a close-up of this so you can see what's going on here. And right here it is. So they're just doing what they're told, you know. They ain't doing nothing. And not only that, they don't even live right there, you know. You see, it looks like they're looking through their tinted window. I don't know. It's crazy. It is what it is, man. All right, this another one here. Now the date's 5/21. Don't worry about the person on top of the right. One down to the left of the screen. And see, they back in and okay, sit for a while. They open their door finally. They go inside. Okay, now this is the thing, is it's the black vehicle. Now the person comes out in the white shirt. All right. See the top, white shirt, black, white shirt. See what's going on? Both of them have black and white shirts, both black vehicles, both white shirts. Okay? Now, you're going to see that he goes in a place and he comes out 2 minutes and then they leave. Okay? Just a little things is what these people do, okay? So there they go. Now that was 5:30. Okay? Now, notice the person up there on top of the screen to the left. They come all the way out to the road with their dog, but the dog messes up. The dog actually is going to run to that white vehicle on top up there. They must be doing something because the dog gave it away. Now watch the next screen here. What happens? Notice how they're wearing red now. Okay? That person up there is wearing red. See, now the dog makes a mistake here. See, he's going to run towards that white vehicle. Well, this is why. They're getting ready. So here they come. Now, this is another thing. This person's coming in to the park and they're turning down this road. Normally you wouldn't do that. You go in the back and then come in. But anyways, let them do what they do. Now watch this. The guy pulls in to the driveway. Doesn't do anything. And I'll give you a close-up on this. He backs up and leaves right away. Notice the top of the screen. another person does the same thing. They do a U-turn. Okay? With all these vehicles coming in. And then you got the neighbor up here that pulls in. Okay? Now you got to look at the full set of screen. You got the red vehicle on top to the right. You got the black. You had that person with the dog wearing red. And then you got the black vehicle, all color-coded. Here's a close-up. Here's the vehicle. Another black vehicle pulling into the white, by the white vehicle. See that? You're going to notice there's nothing going on. No one gets out, nothing. See that? They just back up. And on top of the screen right there to the left, that guy turns around fully. Up on the top of the screen. Okay? Now, to top it off, and I should have made it longer, but there's another white vehicle that comes in right behind the black one. You'll see it up there on the top of the screen. I don't think I edited it. But you're going to notice a white vehicle right there coming in. Right there. Alright, this is from last year. So we got that neighbor up there. Okay, notice when he gets in. 4:24:30, I'd say. Alright. And both in, you think they already would be gone. But no. They got to sit in the vehicle. I believe this one's 2 minutes they sit in the vehicle for. Before they go. See this? This is the things that I deal with all the time. But now they can go. Here's another one. I got this really fast. Though that's at 12:17. I think this one's only a minute. Okay, but it's a minute sitting in there. Here's another one. Same exact thing. Now I believe this one's a long one. This one's going to be a total of like 13 minutes. That's how long this one's going to be. And you have a close-up, yeah, he's talking on his cell phone. That's fine. But I tell you right now, the times that they do it at, okay, and the length of time, if you do it more than once, it's kind of weird. It's kind of suspect. And that's what happens. It happens all the time. Okay? And almost at the exact same times. So I just want to let you guys know that. Don't think I'm paranoid. Because I'm not. I deal with this daily. Okay? I know what I'm talking about. So, was it coming up to 13 minutes so far? What? 59 probably? Yeah, somewhere around there. Oh, maybe right there. Alright. So that's over. Now, this is my other neighbor. Okay. So we got, I'll just say 8:44 or something like that. Now, this one I believe is only 2 minutes. But still, look at this. You notice that she's not doing anything. She's just sitting there like she's waiting. Of course she's waiting. She's waiting for her time to come up to get out of the vehicle. She ain't doing nothing. Look at this. She ain't doing nothing. Just sitting there waiting. No, it looks like she just put it in park. Because it backed up a little bit. Okay, that's time now. Now I can leave. Get out. Now I believe this one, color code, and she's got to wear blue. Yep, see that? There's the blue. See the red, white, blue, and then you got the black. You even got the blue with the black door with the truck over there. See how what these guys do? And you notice what she did? She opens up their back door and grabs a yellow bag. Okay. Here's another time. Same thing. This one, I believe, was only 1 minute. But she's just sitting in the vehicle. See this? She ain't grabbing anything. Just sitting in there. Now what are we missing for color? We're missing red right now. So we got to get that in there. I don't know if a vehicle's going to be passing. Actually, I believe she's wearing red on this day. You can get out now. Come on. All right. She's got to wait for her time to come up. That's why. It's going to be 3 minutes, I believe. Oh, there's the red. Look at that. Red and black. See that, people? All right. Now, this next one, you're going to notice that it's my neighbors again over there. And I'm going to say 247. Oh, no. So it goes all the way around, okay? I would say 247 when they get in their vehicle, okay? 247. And I got this going a little fast. So how long are they going to be in their vehicle? You'd think they would be gone right now. I mean, that's normal. That's what normal people would do, right? But no. They're going to sit and they're going to do their time like they're supposed to, like they're told to do. And then they're going to leave. They're just sitting in there. This is the stuff I deal with all the time. I have so much more videos on this. And I'll tell you right now, guys, it's really hard to do all this. And to even function on a day-to-day basis, because this actually this is time consuming to do this. But I have to do it because it has to be known. This stuff has to be known. It's not just me that's going through this. There's numerous people out there that's going through the exact same treatment as me. And it's sad. This is sad. Our own neighbors, our own American citizens are doing this to other American citizens. That's pretty sad. See, now it's 2:50. Total of 3 minutes they did. See that? It's real. This stuff's real. Now, looks like this is a different day. Coming back. All right. See how you got the... Already backed. See that? She backed up like that. Just sitting in the vehicle. I don't know how long she's going to be sitting in there this time. This one, I believe, is like... I think it's like 7 or 8 minutes she's sitting in here. And notice how she's not doing nothing. She's just sitting there still. See that? Just sitting there. Now tell me, people, this goes on all the time. What would you think? What would go on in your mind of why these people continue to do what they're doing? It makes you think. It makes you think big time. See, now a lot of people won't even recognize this kind of stuff, but I recognize this stuff. I recognize a lot of stuff. And this is one of their little tactics they do. So we're coming up on what? 7, 8 minutes? So what are we at? We're at probably 6 minutes right now. 5, 6 minutes. See, and I have it going a little bit faster too. So she probably gets out like what? 6:14, 6:15. See that? She's just sitting there, not doing anything, just waiting for her time. Not on the phone, nothing. Now, also what I noticed too is when they're sitting in their vehicles, I've noticed cars pass in the meantime as they're sitting in their vehicle. I've noticed that a lot as well. So like sometimes they're sitting in their vehicle, and then once a person passes, then they finally get out of their vehicle. So it should be almost time here. About to make their extra income here, huh? I wouldn't think they're doing this stuff for free. Maybe they are, I don't know. But anyways, it's sad that they're even doing it, to be honest with you. It's completely sad. You guys should see what's going on right now on my camera system. These people are extremely bad, man. Gosh. She's seen that vehicle right there? That's kind of strange. She looked at that vehicle on the top of the screen. That's when she got out. Isn't that strange? It's really weird. So, oh, look at that. We got what, pink stuff now, huh? There you go. Her job's done for today. Next. Alright, now. Notice on top of the screen right there. Notice the time. I'd say, let's just do 3:15. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? 3:15. And see that? You're gonna see that vehicle? Now they're backing in. Normally he never does that. He normally pulls in straight, but I believe the reason why he did that is because the person up top is doing what they're doing. Now, remember the Tahoe in the beginning, exact same location, right there, okay? And now this person's sitting there, all right? Kind of strange. And I believe this guy is up there for like 7 or 8 minutes, I believe. And what's going to happen next is what you guys are going to see is like, what the hell is going on here? So just watch this. So now he's got to have his time. Got to have that time, right? So once his time is up, then he'll go in. And you're going to notice it's going to be, I think it's 3:21. So like 3, 2, 1. Okay? Which adds up to 6. Okay? Gotta give him some seconds here. There they go. Okay? So now look what he does. Gets out of the vehicle, lifts up. See this? So he must live there, right? Yeah. So what was he doing up there for that long a time in that little spot? And then he goes into his garage. See this, people? This is real. Okay, here comes another one. All right, another neighbor up there. Now that neighbor of before on the top, that was the neighbor in my first video that I ever did with their daughter or something coming by, and she takes a picture of me. That was the first video I've ever did. It's kind of blurry and everything. But now look at this. He sits there. I believe he sits there for 3 minutes. Okay, just sitting in his vehicle. Just sitting in there. Doesn't get out, but watch this. This is what's crazy. Now, I'm telling you guys, what would you guys think if you continue to see this kind of stuff all the time? Are these people, is there something wrong with their head or something? I don't think so. They're just doing it to fuck with me. That's exactly what it is. It's what they're doing. So, I believe he leaves at like 4:05 or something. He doesn't get out of the vehicle. He actually leaves. So what the hell's going on? What's the deal here? I should have made this one go faster. So anytime now. And there he goes. See that, people? Now why? I don't get it. Alright, here's the next one here. So let's stop right here, 7:19:25. Just stop. Normally, I got to speed it up. So normally, they'd be out of their vehicle by now, right? That's what a normal person would do. They park, they take their keys out and get the hell out of there. But no, they sit in there. They just sit in there. And this one is like 2 minutes. Okay? See that? And I forgot to mention, you have the black vehicle and then the white vehicle. The blue one's parked right in the middle of the black and white. Okay? You got to pay attention to everything. All right? So, once their time is up, they'll get out. There they go. All right. Shut off your lights now. It's over. So, here's another one. And this is my other neighbor again. So, we got 8:06:44 is when they stopped. All right. Now, I believe this one's a long time. I believe this one's a total of 8 minutes. And 8 o'clock, okay? Military time, what is it, 20? Yeah, 20. So you gotta look at all that too. So they're probably right now is probably giving up my address or something. And I'll do that for, everything is for a reason. Their times and how long they're sitting there, because they know what I'm going to do. They know I'm going to post this on YouTube. So other people that know what they're doing, some people don't know what they're doing, but I do. And it's basically like a code. Okay? Maybe his GPS coordinates for his place or his address at the park. Shit like that. That's what they're doing. Okay? I even had it come up to my birthday. It came up exactly as my birthday on 1. So, see the notice on the top there? Someone leaves now. There they go. Now maybe that's why they're sitting in their vehicle so long. I'm just speculating on that. But, see, right there. Once again, just sitting in the vehicle. See that? Now, this happens all the time. What is these people's deal, bro? What is their malfunction? So what's this next one? So we got the vehicle parked right now. Stopped 5:25, like 47 or something. So I got this. Fast forward a little bit. Notice how I'm wearing a red shirt right there. A lot of things happened when I wore that red shirt. It's a red Wisconsin Badger sweatshirt. I actually should have got, there's a black and, a red and white truck that was parked way up there. I should have put that in here. And he just sits in his vehicle as well. On this exact same date. So, it's going on 2 minutes here. Also, what I notice, you notice how one's got 2, one's other way facing out, and then 2. 2 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out on top. See that? how perfect it is? See that? Alright, that's the 2 minutes there. Alright, what's this one now? This one is, I believe, another 2 minutes. So they park right there. 9:48, or something like that. Okay, you can get out now. Nope. Once again. Gotta wait 2 minutes. See this? And all their lights off right now. Oh, look at this. A vehicle passes. Remember I told you about that. Now they're ready. Now they can get out. Now it's time they can get out. Oh, did you see that little light on top too? Looks like a car was up there too. So, there you go. There's their 2 minutes. They did. Okay. And you're gonna notice, you know, the two red garage lights that guy mysteriously installed. Alright, here's another one. Well, we got 12:17. I believe this one is also 2 minutes. A normal person would already be out of the vehicle. Already be out. But no, they gotta wait their 2 minutes and then they can get out. Wow, my one neighbor is up a long time tonight. He's monitoring me big time right now. Okay, so we got what, 12:19. Just sitting in there. Finally. Wearing yellow. Okay. Black and yellow like my Corvette I used to own, I guess. I don't know. So here we go again. 12:55, exact same vehicle on top. How many times? Oh, I think this one's also 2 minutes. No, this one is actually 5 minutes, I believe. And you're going hunting, wearing all camel. That's another thing I noticed. People just go into their vehicle for nothing. They don't grab nothing. They just open their door, do something, and then close it. See that? Just like that one. They do it all the time. I don't know why they do it. They do it. So now you notice how the person's still in there. See, they're just sitting there. Okay, you can leave now. Maybe they're waiting for someone. And even if they are waiting for someone, see, they are. So that was planned for that. They actually planned that. Now this one, I'm not going to lie, I could be wrong. The reason why I put this on here is because of the one person going into their vehicle and doing whatever. They're not taking out anything. They're just doing something in their vehicle and then go back in. That's why I added this one. Okay. So now what we got here? There's another one. So here we go again. See the color coordinates right here? You got the, on top of the left, you got the red. You got the red and you got the blue right there. Can. What makes red and blue? What is that? What makes it? Purple, right? Well, that's the vehicle that just pulled in. Purple. See that? So, this one, I believe. Well, actually, you got red, white, and blue on top, too, in a corner, because of the truck. And I believe this one's like 8 minutes. 7, 8 minutes. So, once again, pretends like he's talking on his phone, and maybe he is talking on his phone, okay? But it happens continuously all the time, so it makes a person think, what's going on here? Kind of strange. So I had to speed up pretty fast as well. But have you noticed all the color coordinates? They're all perfect all the time. Like, you can't make this stuff up. It happens all the time. And you noticed our water thing right there is yellow and blue. And it's really strange because this guy's wearing all black. See, now, here we go again. There's a car that passes. Seems like every time someone's sitting in their vehicle, a car passes. Now, that vehicle that just passed, they don't live around here. So I have no idea why they're coming all the way around on this end. Because the exit and entrance is on the other side, right down the road. So that tells me that vehicle passed for nothing. They're just sitting in there. I believe he gets out at another minute or something. Now this one's kind of strange. He's probably wearing all camel. Come on. Sorry this video's like this. I try to speed it up as fast as I can. Alright. See that? Open their door. Just open your door and they close it. They don't do anything. They just open the door. Kind of strange. So here's another one. Top screen. So 457.50. I'll just say 458, whatever. So I believe it's about 3 minutes. This will be three minutes. 4:58. No, it's 4 minutes, I believe. Because I believe it's 5:01, almost 5:02. We'll find out here. See this? What happens, people? All the neighbors, all my neighbors here, do the exact same thing. Now tell me, there has to be a reason why they do this. Okay? This ain't no conspiracy theory that I'm making up here. This is real. This is why I'm putting this out there. Because this is the treatment that we deal with. These people are sad. They're absolutely sad. The neighborhood watch thing. Okay, let's do this time now. Let's do this tactic next. Little things like that. It's pitiful, dude. See how long he's waiting in there? So I don't know what that is, 4 or 5 minutes. There. Comes out. That. Here we go again, people. What's this one? This one, I just added. Okay. Notice the van up there? He's going to go back and forth just like that one vehicle on the top of the screen by that white car before. That's what he does. Goes back and forth. It was a white van. There's actually a white and black van. Yes, a white and black van. See, the bottom of the van is black, all black. So he just goes in there, backs up, and leaves. Okay, now you're going to notice this. The person you see on top of the screen right there, to the left, with the garbage, they're wearing black. They're waiting. Why are they waiting? For the person that's coming this way. See how they're waiting? They're going to be coaching her. Okay? They're just sitting there. Okay? Notice how he closes the thing. There's a reason why he did all that, okay? Because they're getting coached. Now, look at what she's wearing, or he's wearing. Wearing white and black with a hood on their head. Now, this is a day that's pretty warm. but they're still wearing a hood. And you notice that there's no wind. So why would you wear your hood? Because they were told to. That's why. Because they were told to. See the white and black? Just like the van. It's real. It's real, people. This is the stuff that they do. These guys are totally domestic terrorists. That's what they are. Oh, hood off. Okay. Now, I added more because I noticed a lot of stuff on top of the screen. And then there's that person again, that in the black there. I think they're grabbing their garbage cans or something. But I just, even on the top of the screen, there's more action up there, and I really don't know what's going on, so I just put it in here. So this last one here is going to be on top of the screen to the left. You're going to notice this vehicle is going to go back and forth in their driveway. You see the lights right there? And after this, I'm going to have a close-up so you can actually see better. Okay, so now you're going to notice these people are highly involved as well. So you're going to notice here, they're backing up. See that? You can't even see their tail light anymore. Then they're going to pull forward. Okay? Now one time they're doing that. Alright? There they go again. Back up. And they're probably doing this because I made my video of people going back and forth. So now they're going to do it. See? That's what they do. Going forward. That's number 2. Oh, we don't like that, so they're going to back up. Go forward. There's 3 times. 3 times. Uh-oh. Now they're going to shut their lights off. 1, 2, 3, lights out. That's their little game that they're playing. Okay, you can get out the vehicle now. Now, this person, I should have added this on there. I have a video of this person in their vehicle for like 2 hours straight. Just sitting in their vehicle. No joke, like 2 hours straight. So, lights out. So now, watch this. There's a reason why they have their lights out. Now watch these people. Step on the brake. Go. That first vehicle. Brake again. Go. Brake again. Go. Send an indication. Hey, the second vehicle. You got to start doing what you're doing. Got to do what you were told. Oh yeah, I forgot. Bam. Turns on his hazards. See that? He was coached. They were coached. So now he's got his hazards on. See, that first vehicle was coaching the guy. So now he's finally doing it. See, now it's done. Alright, that's it. Now we got that vehicle started up again. See that? In the driveway. Now our vehicle started up again. See that? What are they doing down there, you know? That's because it's in camera view. That's why they're doing it. Anything that's in camera view, that's why they're messing with me. Now their lights are off again. So why they start it up again? I have no idea. That's just what they do. And I have this at normal speed. So you actually can see that. No, I don't believe that's a vehicle that was on the side of the road. It wasn't the person that was in the driveway. Actually, it looks like someone's backing into that place now. One of them vehicles. No, they pulled in. So maybe another vehicle pulled in there. Not sure, but they're backing up again. See the little tail light there. So I just put this stuff out there because the little tactics that these people do, it's pretty sad. And people are probably thinking, well, what's the big deal? You know, they're doing what they're doing. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But if it happens continuously, constantly, then you know that they're doing it on purpose. I can understand maybe 1-2 times of the exact same thing, but when it happens more than that, you know they're doing it on purpose. Okay? Once again, now, that person that just is up there is just sitting in their vehicle. I don't know that. Maybe they're have the vehicle running and they went into the house. Okay? Once again, I'm speculating on that, but still, this happens all the time, okay? So what's going on? It's routine. And like I said before, I have a video of that person up there for like 2 hours straight, just sitting in their vehicle, or have their vehicle on. So sooner or later, I believe this one person right here is sitting in there, and I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes, and then they shut their lights off. So exact same thing as everybody else. So when that vehicle pulled up, it was right at 9 o'clock, I believe. And I believe it's going to be 9:03. So they're going to have a total of 3 minutes over there. Now, this is the thing, people. He pulled in. That first one was 1, 2, 3 lights out. Okay. Now, it's going to be 9:03, and he's going to shut off his lights. 9 and military time is 21. So it'll be 21:03 when he shuts off his lights. Okay? See how that works? I hope you guys understand this. 21:03, it's the exact same thing, different order. And if you add it all up, it's 6. So this is what goes on. This is the little tactics that these evil people do. They're completely evil. So once it hits 9:03, that's when they're going to have to turn off their lights. For a total of 3 minutes. And remember, military time is 21:03. And of course, our seconds are not the same, so you got to give or take. And there they are. See that, people? It's not crazy. It's perfect. That's what these people do. Evil people. Domestic terrorism at its finest. So here is going to be the close-up of everything. This is the closest I could zoom up. So it looks like to me like they started their vehicle. Maybe they have the remote start. Okay. And if that's the case, no, I believe they actually went into the vehicle and started up. So once again, this is what they're doing. Back up, pull forward. And one time, And everybody's going to think, well, maybe he's parking so that other person can actually fit into their driveway. People, you can think, you can analyze everything like that. The thing is, this happens all the time. It's real. I'm not making this up. There's two. And it's got to be a third time. And, of course, the lights go out. Kind of like baseball or something. 3 strikes, you're out or something. This is their little scare tactic that they're doing. And this is the thing, is if you think that I wouldn't say that snitching, well, kind of, if you think I'm snitching because I'm posting this out in public for everybody to warn everybody, if you call it snitching, you are not an American citizen whatsoever, because this is domestic terrorism, okay? That's what it is, and it should be stopped. These people call themselves American citizens, and look what they're doing. It's sad. It's absolutely sad. And hopefully someone in higher authority is going to take care of all this stuff, because this right here, this should be a felony. They should be locked up in prison, to be honest with you. That's what they should be. They should pay for this. Either prison or jail time. Because it's not right. See it right here? That's when you was coached. See that? You see that a lot in my videos. People get coached to do stuff. See, and he put his hazards on, you know. Why? He didn't even get out of the vehicle. None of them did. See that? It's just the evil tactics that these people do. That's all evil. And a person like myself, what do? You just got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. You know, I guess I'm to the point where I just laugh at it. I just laugh at these people. You know? So all you can do is laugh. Like, I know what they're doing. It's so stupid. It's so dumb how low these people would go. It's pretty sad. So, I'm going to have another video coming up here. I have so much footage on stuff I don't even know where to start. It takes so long to do everything. And, you know, I don't want this stuff to consume me, man, because it takes a long time to do this stuff. And, you know, I want to go outside. It's starting to get warmer out now, and I want to, you know, start doing stuff. And besides this, but I want it to be known too, because there's plenty of people out there that are dealing with this stuff, and they shouldn't be, but they are. Another thing I'd like to mention as well, I was watching some other person's video on the gang stalking and stuff, and the guy's first video was awesome. I was like, wow, dude, this guy is really knowledgeable on stuff. You know, he's basically saying what you can do and all that stuff. He has a website and yada yada yada. Well, this is the thing, is I viewed some of his other content, and a lot of it is deep fake video and audio. That's another thing that people got to watch out for. You got to know what's real and what's not. This guy talked a big game, man. He was really, really good. But then I seen the little things that were surrounding him, the little like symbols and the little things you'll notice. All right, and this is what's crazy, is the guy had a tattoo, and at a certain location, right, on his body. Well, all of a sudden, a couple videos later, he has that exact same tattoo, but it's on another part of his body. It like disappeared and went to another part of his body. and he didn't have a tattoo in that place anymore. So that was a deep fake. That was a deep fake video. And not only that, you'll notice in deep fake videos where it's really, really blurry, and you'll see like their gestures and stuff, like their hand gestures or their face will just look darker or something like that. It's really really different, I guess. If you want to know how to expose a deep fake video, look it up online. You'll see how to see a deep fake and what's real and what's not. But I tell you right now, deep fake is going to definitely ruin a lot of people. And you know what deep fake was all about? Was deep fake videos was say your favorite celebrity, okay? Say it was I don't know, hot chick, okay? So what happens is you put that face of that celebrity on like a porn star's body, okay? And that's how you have a deep fake. That's how it all started, was like fantasy stuff, okay? And then they came out with apps on your phone where you could use like a different person's head or something on a body. And they have these little apps, and these apps are designed for your data, so they know what to do. You know what I'm saying? As in, now they know how to do a deep fake. Okay? So after a period of time, you're not even going to know how to analyze a deep fake. It's going to be absolutely perfect. You're not going to know what's real and what's not. That's what it's going to come down to. Donald Trump had a deep fake. I think even Joe Biden had a deep fake. The higher people had deep fake videos up there. And of course, people are viewing it and looking at it, and it's not even real. But people think it's real. So you got to watch what's out there. Okay, so I added this to the video. You guys don't think this is real? Watch this. Now, once again, this is going to be coached. You see the black car right here? Pulling into that's a little dead end area right there where he pulled in. You're going to notice the garbage truck is red and blue. See that? So he pulls in, follows that guy. Now this garbage guy, right there's the guy in the black vehicle. He's just sitting there. So he's going to be coaching this garbage guy. Okay? He's probably saying, hey, do this right here next week for us. Okay? And that's exactly what's going to happen. So he's going to come next week and do the same exact thing. All right? But this guy's sitting there for a while. They're just sitting there. Okay? What are they doing? Who knows? But the garbage guy works for the state here. So he should not be doing anything what he's doing right now. But he does. Okay? So this is a close-up from, I know it's blurry, but it's a close-up to see that black vehicle. And they're just sitting there, and you know for a fact they're talking to each other, okay? But he's basically coaching them on what to do. So here comes next week now. Oh, first he's got to leave. I got this. See how it's going so fast? So I'm timing how long it takes. I think it was 11:29 here. Or 11:28. So it's 3 minutes, I believe. So they're gone. So now here's the following week. Okay? So now no black vehicle. So you got the garbage truck doing the exact same thing. And you're going to notice the garbage has already picked up people. On both sides. They're picked up. So he's coming back on purpose. He's doing this on purpose. And all black garbage cans. Just like the black vehicle. Right there he is, my back camera. Just sitting there. Just sitting in the exact same location as that black vehicle from the previous week. This is real, people. This is how in-depth this is. So he just sits back there, okay? Now we're going to see how long he's just going to sit here, okay? And he got coached. That's what happened. He got coached. There's a close-up of it, all right? Now, why do they do this? I have no idea. They do it to mess with my head, I guess. I don't know. But they do it. And it's pretty sad. It's really sad what these people do. So he's just sitting here. Now the time is actually 10:45 when he goes in there. Okay? Now, got it really fast. Did you see what just happened? A black trailer, white vehicle passes when he's sitting there. Now, it's really fast, but on top of the screen on the left here, bam, black car passes up there. Okay? Now, it's going really fast. All right? Just remember the time. It was 10:45 when he was in there. All right? Okay, it looks like, what do we got, 10:52 already? See this? Now tell me, people, why do you think he's just sitting down there? Oh, maybe he's on his lunch break, huh? That's probably what people would say, huh? Come on, people. After all the garbage and everything's picked up, he comes back. And he takes his lunch right over there? No. No. Not at all. There's a reason why he's doing this. This is actually pretty big, man. It's real. It's real. And it's sad. These people are sad. Now, this guy's probably getting paid for this. There's my one neighbor. See that? Did you see that turnaround, people? You rewind that, okay? You see that turnaround? That's another one. They just turn around up there, you know. They want to be seen. All right, let's watch that again, close up. All right, so here he comes. See this? This is all done on purpose. This is what they do. See that? Turns right around. See that? Okay, so I'll cut this video because it takes too long. So here he comes. Okay. So he pulled in at 10:45. He's leaving at, you might as well say 11:07 or 11:08. Okay. So that tells you he was over there for 22 minutes or 23 minutes. That's how long he's been sitting over there. Okay? And look what happens. Look what he does. He comes past my house. Why would he do this? Now, this guy picks up garbage every week. Okay? So, what's his malfunction? Why wouldn't he be turning the other way? That's the exit. Why would he have to come past my house? Because it's all planned, people. This is what these people do. They're domestic terrorists. This is what they do. Now, I don't know if taxpayer money was actually paying this guy to do what he just did. I would hope not. But you never know. These people are above the law. So now you just passed up top of the screen. I'm going to show you a close-up here. Okay. Right there he goes. Okay. He's already picked up all the garbage, people. All right. So now, here's another angle. You're going to see him on the left side of the screen turning. And right there he is, people. So this tells you he passed my house on purpose. Why didn't he already take a left right there? You see what I'm saying? When he left there, why didn't he take a left? He went right. Right here's a close-up. This is what I deal with, people, all the time. It's crazy. These people are evil. Alright, so that's the end of the video. I have more content coming out. I should do the turnaround video where all the vehicles just turn around right in front of the house here. Maybe I'll do that one next, I'm not sure. But you guys saw what happened. Alright, this stuff ain't made up, it's real. So if you guys think that I'm paranoid or, what is it, schizophrenic or something, if you don't see this, and if you watch this and you don't realize what's going on, I believe you have a problem. Because this is 100% proof on stuff. This stuff is actually happening. And it's not only happening to me, it's happened to a lot of people.